Hey, I'm Steve Magnante here at high-octane Classics in Auburn, Massachusetts with a 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner 446 barrel. And these are great cars. Now, 1970 was the third and final year for the first generation of Roadrunner, 68, 69, and 70. But 70 has some really unique features that weren't seen in previous years. Most importantly is Detroit's first functional articulated hood scoop right here. That's the air grabber. That was a $65 option from the factory. And it's a great thing. Basically, this thing sits flush normally, but when you want power, there's a vacuum operated motor that kicks that open and allows the 446 barrel to ingest air, 1320 CFM from the 3 Holley 2-barrel carburetors up there. So basically a great example right there. And again, only used by Dodge and Plymouth 69, 70, and 71, and some 72 cars got this thing too, but very unique right there for an articulated aircraft style air scoop on the hood of the car. Very neat piece right there. And of course, something new for 1970, of course, was the trail dust, the Coyote Duster or dust thing right here down the side. It was an option, but it goes all the way from the back to the front fender, and it reflects light at night. It's made by 3M. It's a safety detail, but also very cool to alert people that you're driving a Roadrunner. And this has standard 11-inch drum brakes, front and rear, which is cool. They're perfectly good. They're police brakes. They do the job great. You can get an optional disc on these cars if you wanted back in 70, but it really wasn't necessary. And total production of Roadrunners in 1970 was 39,110, but only 2,531 at the 6-barrel. Don't call it a 6-pack, that's Dodge speak. In Plymouth land, it's a 6-barrel. So let's take a peek at that engine. And before we do that, this is Rotter and Superstock magazine. They did a road test of one of these things back in the day, and there it is. They had one of these things. Theirs was a 446 barrel automatic car with the 410 rear axle, but they loved it. They said it was a great car, and a nice article on the car road test from Rotter and Superstock magazine. Let's take a peek under that hood and see what we can find. And there we go. Yeah, there it is. Here's the functional ductwork right here. And that's the vacuum motor right there that at wide open throttle opens up to allow air into the engine. It closes in ordinary driving to prevent water and stuff from getting inside, but at wide open and when it's party time, that opens up. And again, the manifold in this is made of cast iron for 1970, aluminum in 69, but cast iron does the same job, a little heavier, but it does the job. There's 3 Holley 2300 series 2-barrel carbs, 1320 CFM of air ingesting capability. And just a great example, nicely restored. The exhaust manifolds are present and accounted for. This one is a power steering car, which is a good idea because that's a pretty heavy engine. It does have manual drums, nothing wrong with that. It'll give you a good workout on your way to the gym, if you will. And of course, as all Roadrunners did from 1968 to 1981, the Volare Roadrunner has the beep beep horn right there. Only used in Roadrunner. You couldn't get that on a GTX or a Fury or a Barracuda. It was specific to the Roadrunner. And something kind of cool about the Roadrunner, it was actually licensed by Warner Brothers 7 Arts. And the copyright is present on any place you see the Roadrunner on the car. Right here on the front, it says Roadrunner, Warner Brothers 7 Arts right there, baked into the dust trail. Warner Brothers 7 Arts, little thing right there. Even on the door panels inside and on the horn button, there it is. You know, again, lawyers and copyright protection in full force here. I like the Day 2 Krager SS mags, 15 inches front and rear, wide in the front, wider in the back. And this one is a hard top, the more desirable body style. You could also get these cars as a sedan, but the hard top has rolled down rear windows. The sedan did not. They were pop-out windows, so nice to see. One thing I don't see in this one, which is fine by me, is bucket seats. This has the standard front bench, nothing wrong with that. And I like the two-tone silver and black, that's factory correct. And this one has the Torque Flight automatic with the shifter on the steering column. That's a great thing. If you have a bench up front, you can go 3 across up there, whereas with a floor shift and a console, you can't get 3 people up front comfortably. And another detail that was new for 1970 was the faux scoop on the side. Didn't do anything, but it did sell cars. And of course, the Roadrunner logo on the quarter panel, also new for 1970. Branding taken to the full extent right here, Roadrunner. At the back of the car, this was an option seen on this car here. The tape stripe at the tail, and this is ultra reflective right here. At night, this black structure looks silver. And there it is, Roadrunner. And once again, the Warner Brothers 7 Arts baked into the foot of the Roadrunner guy right there. Again, the copyright protection must be extreme and complete. Chrome tips here, optional, but seen on this one here. Nice to see. And again, 1970, the third and final year for this styling cycle. 1971 brought the sort of fuselage style car. Some people like them, some people love them. I think they're great, but again, the 70s is a little crisper and sharper. And the trunk on these things is massive. Lots of room for all kinds of stuff. Correctly rendered beautifully restored with the correct body colored paint underneath. And the trunk floor is beautiful on this one here. No rust repair. A little dirty, but yeah, there we go. It's all metal. Good stuff. The trunk mat is correct, and quarter panels are straight and solid. And a great example of the 1970 Plymouth Roadrunner. It's a V-code car. It's a very correct car. It even has the big damper on the front for the 6-pack rods, which were new for 1970. It's all there, present and counted for. Good stuff.